BVI Channel 1 Newsletter. I am asking you to
This is BVI Channel 1 Upset, where we address questions.
Abandon our brother Nnamdi Kanu.
I'm a Biafran by indication.
Biafra, so we can never deny our ancestors.
This is BVI Channel 1.
Over the years, Christians are being persecuted in Nigeria, and I wonder if Christians no longer have their fundamental human rights to religion. I grew up in the North as an average Christian girl, an Igbo girl to be precise, and I've witnessed a whole lot of war. In the North, Christians are always the target, even in election war. Christians are the target. Now, coupled with one happening in southern Kaduna, Christians are the target of these Muslim neighbors. The funny part is that this place, that is the southern Kaduna, is not their home. And they kill Christians in their own home. And I don't understand. I don't get it. Ban san abu ne yana faru a wannan Nigeria. Ko kun ce mu daya ne, me yana faru kuma I don't know. Yes, I'm speaking every languages today. But it's people when I was in the Bobani, in the Christians in Amigua, was like if you we have to address these issues and know what is happening. We really need to know. I grew up in the North and I have lived half of my years there, scared of my life. Anywhere I get scared. You guide yourself, you carry weapons and everything to guide yourself. So someone will not come and kill you in your own house. And finally, they will say that they're talking about peace and everything. So that brings me to my topic today on Christians' persecution in Nigeria. And I have a guest that will speak on that. My name is Krimado, and this is BVI Channel 1 Hot Seat. Stay tuned. Hello, sir. You're welcome to BVI Channel 1 Hot Seat. May we know you?
Well, I'm Apostle James Nduchem Bazurike.
All right, you're welcome, sir. And today's topic is on Christians being persecuted here in Nigeria. We have a few questions we need to tackle. Okay. You're welcome. Nigeria is now being rated as the top countries. Christians are being persecuted. What are the Christian leaders doing about it?
Well, I personally don't think that the Nigerian Christian leaders are doing much. I have personally written an article about the Christian religious leaders in Nigeria, the CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria, and the PFN. But they are sitting idly while Muslims kill Christians. People talk about things in the Quran and they are beheaded, and nobody talks about it. We have had several religious crises that have consumed thousands of lives of Christians up there in the north by Muslims, and the Nigerian government has not addressed these things, even up to now. So Christians in Nigeria are going through hell. Not just persecution, we are being marginalized and denied of our rights. The blessings that God has bestowed on us, the Muslims does not allow us to enjoy them. So these are the things that the international community should look into and address them accordingly.
Thank you. There is a statement that related to the Vice President that Christians should emulate Christ. that even if they are being killed, they should not retaliate. What's your perspective about that?
Well, Christ didn't say if you are being killed, you should do nothing. He said if you are slapped, and people should be very careful about words. Christ said if you are slapped on the other cheek, turn the other. He didn't say if you are killed, you should keep quiet. I wish somebody invades my home with an AK-47 as the Fulani headsmen are going about. And they come to my house, and they kill my wife, kill my children, and you expect me to fold my hands. I must be an irresponsible father. And these are religious leaders who are supposed to be the father to their congregation. They call them father, they call them daddy. And tell me how a father will sit idly, fold his hands, and watch a stranger come into his house and kill his own family and raise his house down, and he keeps quiet. Maybe he runs away. So where is he running to? I have the right as a Christian to defend myself against anyone that wants to kill me, because I need to live to proclaim Christ. God himself stated in Exodus that he's the God of war. So if I'm a child of God, I should be a child of war also, because a lion will always beget a lion.
Okay, sir. So what's your take on Apostle Suleiman's statement?
His statement is in order. He just told the Christian community to defend themselves. So if your job is to eliminate the Christians will fold their hands and allow you to eliminate them just like that. So in the times of Christ, there were no Muslims anywhere in the world. And today we have them all over the place, killing people on a daily basis, using all kinds of devices, explosives, to kill people. And I don't think any reasonable human being should sit and watch these sons of Ishmael unleash mayhem on people. It's not acceptable. Suleiman was in order, and I am joining him to say that what he said is right. We must defend ourselves. We have to live to declare the gospel.
Okay. So what could be the solution to all this problem?
The solution, if I may say, is that Biafrans should be allowed to be on their own. It is even an abomination for the children of the bondwoman to bear rule over the children of the free woman. The bondwoman being Hagar and the free woman being Sarah. We should be allowed to rule ourselves. The Muslims up there in the north, they have the Sharia government. So we should be allowed to have our own government and determine by ourselves whether we should live together with the rest of the tribes in Nigeria. So living together in Nigeria should be by consent and not by force. So we are being forced to live together with the rest of Nigeria, and we are saying no to it, that we want to be on our own. We want Biafra.
So you mean Biafrans are predominantly Christians?
Yes, of course. Biafrans are predominantly Christians. If we have Muslims at all in Biafra, they are insignificant. They are very, very few.
Okay. So what's your take on Southern Kaduna crisis?
Well, it has always been like that. Kaduna has been a melting pot of a religious crisis. It has been like that over the years. The Muslims have been killing from Maitashida riot to one other riot to one other religious riot. Sometimes they will just finish from their mosque on Friday and they'll march on into the streets and begin to kill Christians. It's unfair.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you very, very much. It's a privilege to have you here. This is it on today's BVI Hot Seat. And if you enjoyed our program today, just stay tuned to join us next week. My name is Queen Madhu, and I'll look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.